Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, big up your damn selves each and every time. It's Kop-ish. We're back with another Kop-ish catch up. Euros tonight. It's a big one, Portugal. Don't forget, make sure you join us on TIFO for that one, but we'll get into that at the end. Got Matt with me, brother. It's been a mad one. We had a late night, early morning, news. How you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still feeling a bit tired, but we moved, bro. And bro, I'm just looking at some of these fixtures. Yeah, obviously we're gonna get into it. There's just, you already know what I'm gonna say, but I don't want to say it until we actually start speaking about it. But I'm also looking forward to the Euros watch along later on as well. Obviously, we'll be on your channel, Juicy TV. So people, make sure you go over to TIFO. In regards to the link, is a link in the description? I think the link
should be. I can put that in the chat as well right now. Actually, just the link
should be in the description as well. Join us over at TIFO. We'll be there as well later on for Portugal versus Czechia. I think that's how you pronounce it, Czechia, not Czech Republic. Let's see what Portugal gonna do this evening.
Link to sign up to TIFO is in the chat right now, people. So please make sure you come and join us for that one. Yeah, we're good. We've been having some fun over there, man. The watch-alongs have been brilliant. Big up everyone who's been jumping over.
Big up.
Right. We got a few little minor stories transfer-wise. Do you want to do those and get them out of the way and then talk about the fixtures, or do we get the fixtures out of the way first? What's the
we're going to do. I think the fixtures first, because it's like if the transfers are like nailed on, there's a big elephant in the room, fam.
Yeah, all right. So do we want to start with all the opening fixtures, or we want to start with Liverpool's?
I want to do Liverpool's because I'm looking at all the opening fixtures. I want Liverpool's one, bro.
All right. We'll move on to the opening fixtures afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this then. So coming the way of the echo, we have the schedule right here, right in front of everyone, and the opening game, Ipswich away, 12:30 kickoff. Matt, they're trolling us at this point, bro.
At this point, I used to think it was Jurgen Klopp. I remember like 2 years ago when he got into a bit of a disagreement with the referees and stuff, and he had a massive go at them, and I felt like that kind of started the precedent for all these 12:30s. Bro, Klopp has left the building, and the first game we have is 12:30. When I say to you that this is a serious issue, Liverpool might need to go to the flipping, what's the court? The
court of arbitration.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. This has actually been stupid. Do you know what it's making me feel like now? It's making me feel like Liverpool need to build up a case against the Premier League. A bit like how Man City are, but for different reasons. Their reasons is completely different, but same type of thing where it's like, the case needs to be like, because this don't make no sense, bro. Bro, even the audacity for the Premier League to put us at 12:30, you could have picked any other team. You picked us again. They can't even use the excuse of we're the champions. They can't even use the excuse that we're the runners up. We finished in third place, bro. But apparently Liverpool again are now being shown at 12:30. And the reason why I feel like this is an absolute travesty and a disgrace, and listen, it's very rarely that the Premier League winds me up, yeah? Other than when they normally do the referee shenanigans. Bro, what if I told you Arsenal are kicking off at 3 o'clock at home against Wolves, bro? 3 o'clock. So theoretically, unless things change, that's not televised. So for a team that was challenging for the title and for a team that finished third, the team that finishes third are now on television.
Well, we know exactly what they tried to say to us. They tried to say to us, it's a good thing to put Liverpool at 12:30 because we have a very large Asian fan base, which we do, and it's much more convenient for them time-wise. So, okay, I totally understand that, and I respect the Asian.
I respect that as well.
And I know that they need to have some times when they don't have to be up at some dumb time in the morning to watch the game or whatever. I understand that. But what people need to understand is it's no shot at them when we say these things. We're just coming from a kind of like, we have to talk about being here in England when we're talking about it because Liverpool are in England. And a 12:30 game is a much more difficult game to navigate for and to plan for. Not only that, this is an away game. Not only that, Man United have a larger Asian fan base than Liverpool. So if that truly is the reason why we always play 12 o'clock games, why don't Man United have to play all these 12 o'clock games as well? Because if that truly is the reason, then you would think a team that's got a bigger fan base in Asia than us would also be a part of that. So you know when things just don't make, like 2 and 2 is not equaling 4. It's so clearly obvious that there's just an agenda here. I think Man United played 2 or 3 12:30 games last season, to my recollection. We played all of them. There's only 6 you can play maximum. And for the last 2 years, they've maxed us out on the 12:30s. They've made sure that we've played the maximum amount of 12:30 games that are allowed within the rule book. We saw that statistic that was like the closest team behind us was Tottenham on 4 or something like that. And we've played all 12. After international breaks, we're always the one who's on the 12:30 kickoff. Away as well, a lot of the time. Like, bro, actually a joke now. You know what? Everyone else is going to say we're being crybabies, man up, stop doing, and all this crap. So it's almost like you can't even really talk about it without everybody just moaning that you're talking about it. I remember even Klopp mentioned it before. He's like, you don't just keep making jokes like this is funny. This isn't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you keep like, you're literally making fun of us, but you're not realizing what's actually happening here. So, bro, I can't believe the audacity to actually, after what they did to us last season, giving us all maximum 6 games, double the amount of anyone else, the first game of the new season.
First game of the new season.
That fixture that you know is the fucked up fixture again. And let's just start things off as we mean to go on. Because they're going to give us all 6 again.
Oh, 100% they will.
Yeah. Again, bro.
Full allocation. Full allocation. You know what's so crazy?
I guarantee you, bro.
Man United are started on Friday at 8 o'clock. I don't understand it the day before, but hear this though. I would rather prefer Liverpool play the Friday night kickoff game of the Premier League at 8 o'clock to Ipswich. I actually would prefer that.
Of course.
Because 100%. You got to remember, people, this whole 12:30 thing, Klopp has already explained like the preparation that has to go into to making sure the players are like fully functional, so to speak, at 12:30. It's just one of them things, isn't it? A lunchtime kickoff is, for whatever reason, whether it's mentally, the food prep or what it is, like the actual physical preparation, it's just a lot harder to deal with, especially in the middle of a season. Now, this is the first game, so I understand you haven't got the prep is not going to be as chaotic, but it's still a 12:30 kickoff. All the Premier League could have done is literally put Ipswich and Liverpool, swap the Man United and Liverpool fixture, and I don't think Liverpool fans even have one issue. I think they'll just go, I had a feeling we might be like either an early kickoff or we're starting off the season like with a curtain opener. Like, but bro, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of just over it now, man. Like you said, like I feel like Liverpool need to really take a hard stance with this, you know, like because you can already see the precedent that's being set. We will maximize all of those 12-foot kickoffs, and it's just going to get to a point where it's going to really disrupt our season again.
No, it's madness. It's actually mad. And I know a lot of people used to make jokes about it or whatever when I used to say these things, but it's true, bruv. Having pasta at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, being up that much earlier to like prep for the game and rehydrating your body and all them kind of things, it does make a difference. We're talking about sport where half of a percentage is a difference when you're at this top level. Do you know what I'm saying? These things count. There's a massive difference between waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, even though they're both early. There's still a big difference. Like all these things, they count, they matter. I don't know, bro. But anyway, moving on from that, because I am absolutely sick of the fact that we have to keep talking about the 12:30 kickoff. Like, I'm truly just, I don't know, man. Klopp sipping. It is on Tifo, bro, where we'll be later on. I just put a link in the chat. If you just scroll up a bit, bro, you'll see the link to sign up for that. But I'll explain it again at the end, bro. Let's move down a little bit. Let me zoom in a bit for you. Can you see that properly, bro?
Yeah.
Right. Brentford, I mean, all of these are saying 3 o'clock because it just means no time's been allotted. So we don't know if that will change or not. But
a lot of these will change, I think. A lot will change.
What we do know is there's a massive possibility that some of these are going to become more 12:30s. But anyway, so the next game, Brentford. Man United, 3rd game of the season at Trafford. Now, there's a little part of me, bro, that kind of likes when you play the big teams at the beginning. I know a lot of people disagree with me on this, but do you know why I like it? Because the team doesn't have rhythm and they haven't found themselves yet. And sometimes, I mean, it can happen to you as well. Sometimes it's better to catch the team cold than to catch a team warm. So, for example, that Man U away game at the beginning of the season, when they might not have all their faculties about them, is probably easier than like February, and they might be in form and they might be playing well and they might have just had the boost of a new transfer that they bought in January. Do you get what I'm saying? And like, so even though I can understand that it's like, you want to get as many points on the board at the beginning. Why we got a hard game at the beginning? Sometimes it is better to catch them cold. Sometimes I believe it can be better to get the team when they're not in form. I don't know if you agree or disagree, but I think you can look at that both ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because sometimes you wanna try and like catch a team that's cold, innit? Like you said, like they're not there yet. They're a bit behind schedule, and catching them on their ground, you might get away with it, so to speak. Whereas later in the season, when especially maybe business end of the season, that's when teams kind of normally are at their peak kind of thing. Man, do you know what's so crazy? Within the first 5 to 6 fixtures, I always think Liverpool are gonna play normally 2 out of the top 6. Normally sometimes in the top out of the top 7 fixtures, first 7 fixtures. Sorry,
I think that does happen a lot. I think that does happen.
But there probably is like a little algorithm, but people are saying it's the Dutch ball classical, you know. Bigger Allier, you know.
I mean, and as you said it, there you go, straight away, bruv. First, hold on. Within the first 9 games of the season, we would have played Man U, Crystal Palace, Man U, Chelsea, and Arsenal within the first 9 games. How do you feel about that?
I'm not surprised, because it always happens. Like, there's always like we have to play
Chelsea and Arsenal back to back in October.
Yeah, that is difficult. I'm not gonna front to face Chelsea, then Arsenal next game. Then you've got Brighton. I mean, the Zerbi ain't there no more, so we'll see what they gonna do.
This is the one we always look out for, right?
Yeah.
I mean, should we even be worried about this? I don't think we're going to be in a title race, so I'm kind of thinking it doesn't really matter at this point.
Do you know what? I don't want to be negative. It's hard to say where we're going to be. But until we like kind of even see the first game, the first couple games of the season, I think we'll be able to gauge where we think we are. Not even preseason, because preseason is a whole new concept. Because preseason will be very disjointed, because the guys coming back from the Euros, bro, they're going to be coming back at different stages, because some of them will come back later than others. So, bro, our preseason's already been disrupted because of the Euros, just like everyone else. But I've got a funny feeling we might have a few Liverpool players that go deep into the tournament. Digging
possibly
deep.
Jota, possibly Van Dijk and Gakpo. I think Colombia will go far in the
possibly Trent, possibly Joe Gomez,
possibly Trent, possibly Diaz, possibly Nunes, because I think those 2 teams will probably
Copa America. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Robbo will be home soon, with no disrespect to Scotland.
Yep.
Who else? Gomez, obviously, with England. Yeah, a lot of our big hitters. McAllister, yeah, Argentina are going to go far. You know what? A lot of our main players are going to go far into the competitions. You're right.
This is what I'm saying,
At
fam.
least quarterfinals, probably for
Yeah,
most of our
for
players.
most of them, and that
For most
means
of them, yeah.
they have. Don't they get like an automatic
Ibu
like
with
2 weeks?
France.
Is it 2 week
Yeah,
break?
most. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Ibu.
Yeah,
So,
Sobo's
bro,
coming home soon. So Sobo and Robbo will be home
That
early.
man there will be home soon. But everyone else.
Oh yeah, Endo. No, there's no
No, because that's
Asian
that.
tournament.
Yeah, because no, that's not.
That happened in January. So yeah, there's no
Yeah,
Asian
yeah.
tournament. So now Endo will be home.
But you see
So
what I'm
we'll be
saying?
alright.
Like, we've got a lot of players that will be coming back towards the end. Like,
Half the squad will be away, half the squad will be
yeah,
there.
and that's gonna mush up pre-season, bro. So therefore, all right, going off even that premise, I don't think we start the season on like on flames, like on crud. I think we start the season and we might find it a bit tricky still. I can't lie.
I mean, because that's what I'm saying. A couple of people in the chat are saying, yeah, but guys, so will the other teams because they've got the big boys that will go far in the tournament as well. And that's true. But the only difference is the teams that matter in terms of the rivalry all have the same manager, and a lot of the players already know Wagwan. We're the ones who are starting again. It's totally different when you're starting again.
Yeah.
Man United, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man City, they've all got the same manager, so they're all like going to be used to like they know what they're doing.
That continuity and that. Do you guys what I say, bro? It's already there.
Yeah, yeah. Only Chelsea and Liverpool are the ones where it's like, oh, hold on a minute, we're trying to get used to a new manager here. This is different. This ain't like the rest of you. This is totally different for us because we've got to get used to this new manager while we're coming back late. Like it's not the same. Do you know what I mean? That makes is Salah going to the Olympics? Flipping hell.
Is he actually?
That means he's going to be coming back late as well.
This is what I mean, bro.
I don't even want to be bad mind to him because I know how much he adores representing his own he loves representing his own he loves representing his country. But there's a point where you got to be like, nah, bro, come on, man. New manager, whatever. The Olympics ain't really something that like you got to be. Don't get me wrong. If you win it, it's cool that you won it. But like, is it something you got to go burn out your energy on already when we're trying to get ready for the new season? Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
people are saying the club said no.
Oh, did they? Oh, well, thank God for that then. Yeah.
Let's just see what Wagwan. Let's see. Let's wait and see, people. But if the club has said no, then I'm all good for that, Carl. Salah needs to just rest himself.
But you know what? Because I see a couple of people saying, like, for example, LDO saying that it's irrelevant. I wouldn't go that far. Like, the Olympics is still representing your country at the biggest sporting event in the world, which the Olympics probably is. And like we can't be like, if you win it, it's still a brilliant thing to have on your CV. Like, if Egypt won the Olympics, it will still be major. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't think we can go as far as to be like disrespectful to that regard. Like, if Salah had got an Olympic gold medal, that's a big deal, bro. But like,
I think it's a big deal.
If you're looking at it from the point of view of I don't think Egypt can win it, because remember, it is the under-23s. You only allow 3 players who are senior players, right? Everybody has to be an under-23. They have to be like young players. That's the point of most of the Olympic team sports. So I'll be like, nah. Do you know what, Mo? Just stay at home, bro. Just stay at home. Like, it's all right. You know what I mean? But yeah, moving along. Obviously, we've got the City game there at the end of November, as I was saying.
Shot Cora.
December looks tough, you know, bro. If you look at December, bro, Newcastle away, then the Merseyside derby away.
Yep.
Fulham, I mean, we don't know if they're going to be like last season, but last season they were good. Tottenham away, which is always a tough game. Leicester at home, and then West Ham away. Bro, we've got to go 4 away games in December, bro. 4 away games in the same month.
Hold on, I'm trying to see.
Mad, you know.
1, 2, 3.
And what is with this back-to-back away games as well?
6 games in December in the Premier League. Would we still be playing Champions League then?
Yes, with this new fixture, because the
you
new
get what I'm
group
saying?
stage goes into January, so December's still Champions League games as well.
So,
Yeah.
bro, it's going to be so we're gonna.
December's probably going to be an 8-game month minimum. Remember, you've also got we're still in the League Cup. I'm sure the League Cup has a game in December as well, like the quarterfinals, I think maybe of the League Cup in December. So December could be an 8 to 9 game month.
That's
8 or 9
Bro.
games in 1 month. That's a lot, bro.
That's what you call burnout, fam. That's what. Now I know what Klopp meant when he was like, "I'm running out of energy." But he's probably thinking like, "You think I got time to coach the players and get these players like on like what's the word phrase? Basically, just like on job pause for like all these games, bro." I'm not gonna lie. Even when you look 4th and the 7th, that's 3 days in between. 7 and 14, there's 7 days in between. 14th and 21st, that's 7. Then it's 5. Then it's 3, and they're probably going to factor in Champions League games.
Champions League.
So maybe
actually, keep talking, bro, and I'll actually try and actually find the Champions League.
Yeah, I'm thinking they might slightly. I mean, would they change up the schedule a little bit to incorporate the Champions League people? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, bro, because
if the Champions League is still running,
if I can find it,
I'll be shocked if they don't change some of this stuff.
Because I know.
Okay, so two of you said yes. Big at yourselves. They will change it probably. Because there's no way it can stay like that. Yeah, some games will be moved 100%. Yeah, because of the broadcasters. Yeah, of course. Because all them 3 o'clock things is false, basically. They just haven't done the broadcasting stuff yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay, so I found it. So the Champions League games that I played in December are on the 10th and 11th. So the 10th and the 11th is in between Everton and Fulham. So there'll be a Champions League game between Everton and Fulham.
Just the one?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one. So Champions League is 1 game in September, 2 games in October, 2 games in November, 1 game in December, 2 games in January.
All right, so that in a weird way makes it worse because if it's only 1 game, they might not change that much in a sense of that means we'll be playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least probably like 7 fixtures in December.
Yeah, so we got minimum. And again, hopefully we are still in the Carabao Cup. So a Carabao Cup game will be in December as well.
So about
I want Slot to go ham in the Carabao Cup so he can win a trophy in his first season.
Still. Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like I want him to. It's obviously we're defending champions, and I want him to be able to win. It'll be so amazing for him to win a trophy in his first season to just get the confidence boost.
100.
We got to go for both domestic cups. So I hope that we are still in the Carabao Cup at that point as well.
Yeah. No, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like 8 fixtures, 7 to 8 fixtures is a lot. In 1
month.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know. December's always busy, but that's a lot. So.
Then we move on to January. Now there's 2 Champions League games on the 21st and 22nd and the 29th. So 21st and 22nd is here and here. So there are 6 games in January that we'll be playing. Because you got to insert a game between Brentford and Ipswich and then a game after Ipswich before Bournemouth. So yeah, there'll be 6 games in January. And Man United is how we start the month. Straight after the new year, Man United, bro.
Yeah. At this point, bro, nothing surprised me with these fixtures, you know. Like, so can you quickly scroll up to January? Let me see January quickly. All right. So other than the Man United game, you would say those are. It's not techie at all. Not really. No, that's not techie. None of us
No,
Brentford.
but then again, bro, Brentford and Forest back-to-back away games. Like, why do we keep seeing these back-to-back away games in the fixtures? I don't know, bro. I'm like, so far I don't think I've seen back-to-back. Okay, there's one back-to-back home game there. Because I'm thinking, when's it gonna level out? Okay, and there's one there. Because I'm thinking, when's it gonna level out? Like, we're playing back-to-back away game, but thankfully, yeah, we do have 2 back-to-back home games. I'm thinking, bro, we just keep. You can't just like give us back-to-back away games. When's it gonna level itself out? But thankfully, we've got a couple back-to-back home games. Going into January again, into February. Sorry. Now in February, this is when we get to the knockout stage. So hopefully, we've qualified for the next round. If you're in the playoff for the next round, as in you finish between 8th and 24th, is it? Because the first 8 go into the next round automatically in the league. And then I think it's from 9th to, is it 24th? And then from 24th to 36 go home. So like 9th to 24 or whatever it is, they go into a playoff for the Champions League to see who, what 8 teams. Yeah, I mean, so 16 teams go into that playoff. And then the 8 teams who win those then join the 8 teams who finish in the top 8 of the league to go into the round of 16, which is when it gets to that part. The normal part of the knockout. So if you finish 9th or between 9th and say, was it 24 or whatever the 16, that like whatever it is for them 16 places, that playoff game there is on the 11th, 12th, and then the 18th and 19th of February. So let's just look at both scenarios because there's a possibility that we could be in that. We can't just be ignorant and act like we're definitely going to finish in the top 8. So if we don't finish in the top 8 of the league, then that means that those fixtures 11th and 18th.
No, if we don't finish in the top 8 in the league.
So here and here. So if we're in knockouts, then in February we'll have a game between Bournemouth and Wolverhampton in the Champions League and between Wolverhampton and Man City. So, bro, if we're in the playoffs, before away to City, we'll have the final leg of the are we in the last 16 or not game in the knockout, in the playoff of the Champions League. I remember we have to think about this because you don't know that we're going to finish in the top 8. So you got to think about it.
I understand that. But
so that could be techie, having a game before the Man City game in the Champions League playoff. That could get a little bit techie. And then in April, and then round of 16 starts in March. So if we do make it there, fingers crossed. I think the only reason why there's 2 Premier Leagues is because, if I'm not mistaken, this is FA Cup weekend, right? Because
they're gonna move stuff about. As I'm saying,
FA Cup starts in January, doesn't it? So you've got to add an FA Cup fixture into January, add an FA Cup fixture into February, and then if you're in the 6th round or the 5th round, I think it is at that point, then there'll be another FA Cup game added in March, and I'm guessing that's the international break month as well, right? March, where you go for 2 weeks on international break as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's the reason why there's only 2 Premier League games in March at the moment. You've got the international break and you've got the FA Cup that goes in there as well. So there's Champions League as well. So if we do make it to the knockout round, the 5th and the 11th of March, so before the Southampton game, there'll be a Champions League game, and before the Villa game, there'll be a Champions League game.
March is calm, bro.
April's pretty packed.
Everton, Fulham. Oh, actually, you know what?
Bro, all right, we got to address the elephant in the room right now. Let's talk about the running. Bro, if we are in any form of top 4 or Premier League race, look at the run of games that we have to face.
That's what I was going to say. Look at the last 2 months.
So Merseyside derby, Fulham away, West Ham. You say we don't know how these 2 teams are going to be playing this season, but based on last season, they are difficult games. They could be crap next season. We don't know, but based on last season, those were 2 difficult games. Fulham away, especially.
Yeah.
We have no idea what type of Leicester we're gonna have. So fair dues, but bro, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton, Palace.
Palace.
Bruv, there's not many harder run-ins you could ask for if we need to win those games to win something, you know?
I know. Bro.
That is a crazy... Tottenham, Chelsea and Arsenal in a row. In a run-in. I can't believe with 5 games to go, we'll have Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal and Brighton.
I'm even going to throw in Brighton away. It's not easy.
You know, I'm even throwing in Palace because if my man's still cooking the way he was last season, Crystal Palace are going to be on things this year, bro. We got to be honest,
if Eze and Elise do stay as well, like, I wish I don't. Well, I think Eze will stay. I don't know about Elise. I think Elise probably will go, but there's still a problem though. But Brighton are a problem.
Can you think of a harder running that we've had in recent years? I can't.
Probably not. No.
Not Chelsea, Tottenham, and Arsenal back to back to back.
But it even stems from. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I'm glad 2 of them are
Tottenham,
home games.
Arsenal and Tottenham, Chelsea, and Arsenal.
I'm really glad 2 of them are home games, but that's besides the point. And bro, if we're in a title race, Arsenal 3 games before the end of the season, that's peak, bro. If we're in a title race, and what it also means is Liverpool will have a massive say if Arsenal win the league, if Arsenal's in there, because I'm guessing they won't have had it wrapped up by then. So we'll be one of the games they've got to win the league.
So you think we'll be Spurs of the season just had, basically?
Yeah, I think they had Spurs 3 or 4 games towards the end, didn't they?
We will be Spurs from last season, basically. But I'm not gonna lie, that running is absolutely insane. Like insane. We'll be lucky to even be like in contention up until the running. I'll be honest with you.
No, but I'm even thinking about us being in the top 4 running. I don't think we'll be in a title race at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, but top 4 is a must, right? So imagine having to face the teams that are all going to be in the top 4 race with you. Because if we're being honest, looking at them fixtures, there's a massive possibility that Chelsea and Tottenham will be teams that not only do we have to beat for our own sake, but they'll be the teams that are trying to get top 4 off us. Like, you know what I mean? If you're just looking at common sense.
Yeah.
So that's going to make it even more techie, bro. I don't know, man. It's mad. It's actually
It's
mad.
not looking good, bruv. That's all I'm saying. Title running, look, not even title running, just running for the season. Like you said, like, might not necessarily be the title run, but let's say we're underperforming and we're trying to get into top 4. That's the run we're looking at.
I'll be honest with you, just going back to the beginning quickly. If you take out Man United and the fact that Ipswich is the ridiculous 12:30 game, I think we've been blessed with our opening 6 fixtures though. Like, say for example, this Ipswich game was at home, or if it was at 8 o'clock, like an evening kickoff, you'd look at Ipswich, Brentford, Forest, Bournemouth, and Wolves and say Liverpool have to by the 28th of September, after 6 games played, have to be on 15 points minimum. Have to be, bro. If we're going to be serious about being about that life this season, for whatever reason,
that's true.
You'd look at that. And I'm also looking at it from the point of view with those may be good games while Slot's trying to get his shit together. Because remember, while everyone's trying to learn what he wants from them, maybe it's kind of a gift that we've got lower level teams that will be playing in that time.
We need to be balling out from game 1 though, because Ipswich, being a newly promoted team, wanting to not get badded up and to make a statement as well, we need to be prepared, bro.
Yeah, but bro, we all know this already. Their manager's staying, they know what they're doing, and it's a 12:30 kickoff. That's one of the hardest games we could have probably been given, if I'm being honest with you.
It's not hard, it's tricky. Like,
I mean, they're both kind of the same.
Like
one
hard
in the same,
pause, I would say was like,
well, like Chelsea away or something.
Yeah,
like
Chelsea away, Arsenal away, Man City away. Like, that's a hard game, innit?
Yeah, but you got to remember, bro, they've kept their manager, and they did bits last year, so.
I hear that, but we're Liverpool. This is Ipswich.
Remember when Arsenal went to Brentford away first game of the season and got totally shell-shocked, bro? They didn't know what hit them, bro.
Yeah, but that's Arsenal. We're not Arsenal, though, innit? I'm just saying. Like,
I know, but we got a new manager, bro. So
I hear that, but we should be thinking about Ipswich and thinking like it'll be a tricky game only because it's the first game. But we meet them later on down the line of the season. We should be badding them up. Like you think other teams won't, so to speak.
No, I hear you.
Excuse me.
But again, and the 12:30 isn't nice either. So
No, it's not.
But I mean, there you have it, people. There are the fixtures. I see a couple people saying, "Nah, come on, man, that's not a hard game." I still think a 12:30 away day at
12:30,
a newly
yeah,
promoted
it's
team that's
difficult.
going to
It's
be
not
super
easy.
motivated. If I'm not mistaken, it's Ipswich's first time back in the Premier League for like 20 years or something like that.
Bro, Ipswich have been in the Premier League since they had a striker called Marcus Stewart. It was left-footed.
Like it's a very long time ago.
Shout out if you know about Marcus Stewart. I think he was left-footed anyway. Cold. He was for Ipswich. He was cold. I don't know. I might be showing my age. I don't know if people here even remember Marcus Stewart for Ipswich.
2002 was the last time Ipswich played in the Premier League. 22
Does
years
it say
ago.
who their striker was? I bet it was Marcus Stewart. Did it say who their striker was?
22 years ago was the last time they played
Hold on.
in the Premier League.
What,
So
sorry,
they're going to
just-
be so gassed.
What year did you say?
2002, bro. 22 years ago, fam.
Hold on. Ipswich 2002 squad. I'm almost ready to bet anything that Marcus Stewart was their striker. And I think I might be wrong.
I know Marcus Stewart. I remember him though.
What year was he then, fam? Look, hold on, I'm trying to see. Jermaine. He was left. No. What? Hold on. Marcus Stewart, Ipswich, yeah? All right, I tell you when he did play for Ipswich. That's how he played for Ipswich, yeah. Oh, he was 2000 to 2002.
So that means that he would have been there when they got relegated.
No, I think he might have left.
But I know who you're talking about. I know
Bad boy striker for Ipswich. If you don't know, you need to know. Marcus Stewart.
light skin power. Right, let's
But he won't even. No, he was white. Marcus Stewart was white, bro.
No, weren't he the mixed race guy?
No, he's English full white. Like he won't mixed race or light skin.
Yeah, I'm thinking about.
Yeah, no. Marcus Stewart was white. Like he was Phil Foden, basically. Not Phil Foden, but like.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at. Who am I thinking about? Who is that light skin? That light.
You're thinking of the. Yeah, you're thinking of I know. There's another.
Stewart.
You're thinking of a strike. Yeah, I know. You're talking about.
Who am I thinking about?
There's another striker. I just can't think.
Chat. Let me know who I'm thinking about.
But shout out Marcus Stewart though, and I swear he bagged in the Prem as well. Hold on, Marcus Stewart goals record. If you don't know about Marcus Stewart, you don't know. But you don't know football, fam. You don't know ball. I can't even lie. But you know Marcus Stewart has scored over 250 goals in 500 games. If you don't know about Marcus Stewart, I can't help you, bro.
It's good stats, man. It's good stats.
That's what I'm saying. Where is he?
Before I move on to the not really great Liverpool transfer stuff, do you want to quickly have a look? People, what do you want? Do you want me to quickly run through some of the fixtures from the other teams? Or should we move on? Should we care about them? Yes, no? What we say, people? Should we just have a quick look? Pardon me.
Kinda.
Should we do it briefly? Run through it.
Let's run through it briefly. Let's run through it
briefly. All right, we'll run through it.
Briefly. I think let's run through it briefly because I think I saw some.
We'll start with 115.
Yeah.
So Chelsea. Chelsea.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got Chelsea.
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 Chelsea. Now, what's crazy is I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, is that 3rd of August a friendly or is that the Community Shield? Are Chelsea in the Community Shield? No, they're not, are they? How comes they've got them on the 3rd of August before they play them? Is that a friendly?
Pre-season, I think. They're probably playing in America most likely. I'm just taking a random guess, but
okay. That's mad still to have them in a pre-season friendly, then you got to play them again for the thingy. That's a bit mad, isn't it?
They normally play against each other.
I reckon they would have not done that if they'd known they were going to get this. Because this must have obviously been like pre-arranged, didn't it? And then they're like,
100.
Now they've got this. What are we thinking about their opening 6 games? That's bloody difficult, you know. I might hate Man City, but I'm not going to lie. Away to Chelsea, at home to Arsenal, and away to Newcastle in the first 6 games, that's a pretty difficult start to the season. We're being told.
And away to West Ham.
Even away at West Ham ain't the easiest, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
That's a pretty tricky opening 6 games, you know, if we're being completely honest. That is a tricky one. And you know what's very, very key here, bro? This game. Now City can't play catch-up if they're behind Arsenal at some point in the race because they'll have already got the equalising game out of the way, this one here. Because if you know what I mean? Like, they need to win that and not be behind because if you look later down the line, let's see when they do play Arsenal again. Oh, they play Arsenal in February. So kind of they don't play in the running, they don't play each other. So that means there's no opportunity to like beat one another in the running.
Who are Man City's last games against?
So their last 6 games are Everton, Villa, Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth, and Fulham.
They end the season. I mean, they end the season away to Wolves. We end at Hunter Palace, I guess.
Villa is the one that's difficult. The others, I mean, we don't know what Everton's going to happen this season, but if they're going to pick the last 4 games, I think they'd pick those 4 games as their last.
Yeah, they probably. As I said, they probably would. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably would. All them teams will either be relegated or mid-table. So
yeah, big up thing in the chat. What's his name? Big up Josh Broadhurst. He's like, we always play City at home first too. That's a fact. We always do. I don't know why. We always do.
I'm talking about Arsenal.
Is it?
Because Arsenal normally always play City first. Between those two in the last 3 or 4 years, City are always playing Arsenal second. This might be the first season for a while.
When we play City, do we normally play? No, we normally
play City at home first and then away second. That's normally the way we do it.
No, I swear it's the other way around.
No, we always play City first at Anfield, you know. For the most part, we normally do.
I feel like we normally play City away. That's why I agreed with him.
Remember the year 97 points and didn't win the league, we had City away. Year we won the league, second game was City away, but we'd already won the league. 2021.
Yeah.
I think 2021 might have been Man U. We played at home second that season, maybe. The year we nearly won the league, the quadruple chasing season, City away was the second game, if I'm not mistaken. This season, City away was first, so that's the outlier. Maybe you're thinking about that because the season just gone, we played City away.
Maybe I'm thinking of maybe it's recency biased. I don't know why I've always thought that we play. Yeah, maybe.
Normally we play City away second game for the most part. City away is the second game. Okay. Last season was the outlier, I think, out of that one. But Arsenal normally do always play Man City at home first. So this one's that's why this is
different. That's
why I was saying they don't have that equalizer this season of we're behind Arsenal, we can just beat them in the home game. They're not gonna have that this year. So they're gonna have to make sure they're not chasing the pack because there's no intimidation game where they can play them and like bad them up or whatever. It's gonna be like
facts.
You know what I mean?
Big fact.
So yeah, there's Man City.
What's Arsenal's ones?
Let's look at Arsenal's now.
I don't care about. It's only really them two. I would say I don't really care about anyone else's.
Really. Oh, you don't care about the other teams we'll be up against in the top 4 race, no?
Yes and no. Do you know, it sounds silly. I reckon
We'll look at Man
be
United
third
and
again.
Chelsea's because I think those two will be.
I think we might be third.
No
again.
disrespect to Tottenham, but I think Man City and Man United and Chelsea is more likely. Marcus Bent, Mika, that might be who I'm thinking of. You might be right. It might be Marcus Bent I'm thinking of.
Oh, everyone thought it was Darren Bent's brother, and it wasn't. They just did the same surname.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I'm sure there was a Premier League striker called Stewart who was light skinned. Something is either it was his first name or his surname.
It definitely was
right. Arsenal.
Yeah.
So Arsenal's opening 6 games.
Who have they got? Let me see.
So their opening 6 games are Wolves, Villa, Brighton, Tottenham, Man City, and Leicester.
All right, so they've got 2.
That's a difficult start, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Brighton, Villa, Tottenham, Man City in your first 6 games. That's a difficult start.
No, it's like for Arsenal. They're the best, remember? They're the best. They don't be phased by nothing. They got the best defense. They got the best number 10. They got the best.
We know all that.
9.
We know all that.
They got the best manager. They'll cope. They'll be fine. They're the best, isn't it?
That is a difficult start, though. That is a difficult start.
I'm looking at this. Spurs. It depends what Spurs turn up. Man City. Yeah, Arsenal will find it hard against City. Brighton. It depends what Brighton turn up. Aston. You know what? The Villa game as well. To be fair, Villa away.
Bro, they've got
nice.
Villa, Tottenham, and Man City away in their first 6 games. But that's a tough start. That's a tough start, fam. We have to be honest. That's a tough start.
Yeah, but it's a tough start.
And 2 of them are derbies. The City away game and the Tottenham away game.
It is. They got a tough start. But you know why they got a tough start? Kinda, in a way. When we won the league, if I'm not mistaken, or I think when we won the Champions League, we had a bit of our one wasn't easy either. We've had similar situations like this, you know. Don't get twisted. I'm trying to think of the year. There was one that was just like, oh my days, what are these fixtures? But there was definitely one, and I'm wondering whether when we won the Champions League or the Prem. I'm trying to remember which season, but I don't know, man.
Oh, fucking hell. Liverpool, Newcastle, Chelsea, 3 in a row.
They'll be right, man. They got the best defense in the world. They'll be fine.
That's a difficult period.
Saliba and Gabriel, man, the lock-up shot. Won't concede a goal. In fact, I'm going to make a bet with you right now, Drift. Arsenal won't concede 1 goal in the Premier League because they got the best defense in the league. No one's getting past them.
Oh, their running is easy. If they're in the title race, they'll obviously coming to Liverpool will be difficult, but Newcastle being the only other difficult game there, and at least it's at home. Ipswich, I mean, Palace might be good.
Now they'll slap up Ipswich. They'll beat Palace. They'll beat Bournemouth.
And
they won't beat us.
Their running isn't difficult. Having to come
Newcastle.
to Anfield is obviously tough.
Yeah.
If you're in a title race, you wouldn't really be that angry at that running. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't be that angry.
You can't be.
Yeah, you wouldn't be angry at that running. Not with Newcastle being a home game.
Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying.
So
compared to our running, flipping hell, bro.
Not too bad. Arsenal fans will probably tell us different though. They'll probably say it's like the hardest running ever
of all time. Yeah. That's why
they're the easiest running out of all 3 of us teams this season, and they acted like theirs was the worst. Oh no, City had the easiest one, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. City did.
Right, Man United. Man United start with Fulham. Then they got Brighton, Liverpool, Southampton, Palace, Tottenham. That's quite a tough start, actually.
That's calm.
No, bro. Palace away, Liverpool, and Tottenham. That's quite tough.
All right. Us were a tough game for them, and I'll say the Spurs game. Okay, maybe the Palace game. So 3 games. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, Brighton away as well. Brighton, second game of the season, Brighton away. That's a tough
Nah,
game.
do you know what? I'll be real with you. De Zerbi's gone. Brighton won't do that much.
Yeah, I keep forgetting De Zerbi's gone now, for real. But they seem to have a conveyor belt of knowing how to like.
That is
keep
true.
things
How to
going
like,
now,
keep his guy. It's gonna be interesting
you
to
know
see
what I
how
mean?
they play and
So
what
it
they
might
do.
not matter that he's gone if we're being honest.
Not true. We're gonna find out. But no, yeah, Man United's one out. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. But let's go to the last 6.
Let's see their running. So Man United's running is Wolves, Bournemouth, Brentford, West Ham, Chelsea, Villa. Chelsea, Villa are 2 tough games, last 2 games of the season, but the 4 before that should be easy for them.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially the West Ham's at home. Yeah, they should be all right. They should be
That's
all
what
right.
I'm saying,
if they're in the top 4 race with us, they're favourable results for them. But then obviously Villa and Chelsea is a difficult way to end the season. I can't lie.
Yeah, it is.
That's a difficult way to end the season. So that's Man United. A couple people are saying, look at Chelsea, so I'm going to save that till last. Right, Tottenham. Tottenham games are as follows. So Tottenham's first game of the season, Leicester away. Leicester away. And then their opening fixtures are Leicester, Everton, Newcastle, Arsenal, Brentford, Man United. That's quite a tough start.
That's pretty tough.
That's
what you call tough compared to Man United's one.
Newcastle, Arsenal, and Man United in the first 3 games. That's a tough start.
That is.
And Tottenham's running, if they are in the top 4 race, which there's a big chance they could be in the top 4 race in the running. Their running is Forest, Liverpool, West Ham, Palace, Villa, Brighton. That's quite tough. Because West Ham is a London derby, Palace is a London derby.
I'll be real with you. Do you know it's quite funny? So it's cut you. Do you know it's quite funny? Ignore the Forest game. From when they play us, they could lose every game. West Ham are capable of beating them. So are Palace on their day. So are Aston Villa. And we don't know what Brighton we're going to get.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, those are tough fixtures to the point where I look at the teams and think, if those teams are where I think they're going to be, Spurs will find it hard to pick up a point in those fixtures.
Yeah, the thing is, we don't know what Tottenham are going to get this season. That's the thing.
Yeah, agreed.
We have no idea what Tottenham are going to get.
Yeah.
We really don't. All right, Z, I see you, bro. I'll check that out for the Chelsea. Right, let's get on to Chelsea because everyone's saying you got to see Chelsea's.
I'm guessing Chelsea's won that much.
I'm guessing they're fucked then if everyone's saying that.
Yeah, or they got it easy still.
All right, so they start with City, as we obviously know. Then they got Wolves, Palace, Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton. That's not too shabby. At least the Chelsea, I guess, at least the Palace game's at home. That's a derby. Away to West Ham, that's another derby. But other than the City game, I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah.
West Ham and Chelsea and Crystal Palace could be
pretty favourable, if you ask me.
Yeah, pretty. October is when people are saying I should look at their fixtures.
It's favourable still.
Oh, shit. Forest, Liverpool,
they got Liverpool,
Newcastle, Man United, Arsenal. Oh, my days.
Yeah, four out of the top 6.
Oh, shit.
4 out of the top 6, yeah, in a row.
We saying by Leicester 23rd of November, Mascara could be sacked. That's crazy. Mad.
I'm looking at it now, bro.
They've been done dirty.
No, to say what they've been done dirty. Even I didn't even say it earlier on as well. They got City as their first game of the season.
They've got done dirty, bro. Liverpool, Newcastle, Man U, and Arsenal all in a row.
New manager, same things as Guardin. They're getting slapped by
been
City
done
first game
dirty there, bro. Let's see what their last 5 games
are. It's calm.
Everton, Liverpool, Newcastle, Man United, Forest. Fuck yeah, no.
Yeah, it's calm. It's calm.
Oh shit. So if they are in a top 4 race, they've got Liverpool, Newcastle, and Man United in their last 5
Yeah.
games. I'm
That's
not gonna
what
lie,
you
the
gotta do.
fixtures have done Chelsea dirty. The fixtures have done Chelsea dirty, bro.
It's always gonna happen to one team, innit?
Fuck yeah, no. This is what happens post Abramovich.
Yep. It's always gonna happen to one team, fam.
Bruv, even back-to-back North London derbies. Look, in March, or the end of March, April. Oh, actually, there's 2 weeks between that, so that's not too bad. But still,
That is mad.
London derbies back-to-back. Oh, why is Chelsea's fixtures making the Premier League look harder than it is?
Bro, it's mad.
Oh
Innit?
my days!
That's Chelsea
Yeah,
for you. Though.
no.
This is
Yeah,
what Apple. Yeah.
Boy,
You know what I'm saying?
that's mad. Pinto says, a wise man once said, fuck Chelsea. Oh, man. Yes, I've said that many a times myself.
Oh, someone just got a banger drip. So let's cut you. A banger for
I forgot,
Turkey.
I forgot that game was on.
Yeah, I forgot I was on as well. I just see something on thing and I was like, oh,
Right. So there you have it then, people. There's all of the other teams. Let me remove that. So there's the fixtures, people. We've got that out of the way. Couple little bits of minor transfer news to leave you guys with. Let you go and watch the game. Big up everyone who's in the chat right now as well. Smash that like button, people. Big up brother Sadiq. Says, evening lads. Just wanted to say, Bun United all day, every day, Sadiq. 100%. Big up yourself, brother. Hopefully you'll be with us on the watch along tonight, G. Sadiq's been in every watch along so far as well, to my recollection. So big up yourself, brother.
Big up Sadiq.
Right. So, bro.
Talk to me, bro. Yeah, go on.
Mark Gahey is rumored to be somebody who Liverpool are putting on their list of defenders they're looking at for this summer, bro. Euro apparently is the number 1 target, according to Mundo Deportivo. I'm not sure how reputable they are. They're saying that that is our number 1 target, and we've had a rejected bid of 50 million euros.
Yeah, because they want 60 million euros, I think it is.
Yeah, so apparently Liverpool have actually put in a bid or inquired if they would take 50 mil, and they've rejected it. So Euro is our prime target. We've spoken about this a few times now. I don't think we'll get him anyway. But the Turkey goal was disallowed. I don't think we'll get him anyway, based on the fact that if Madrid are in, he'll go.
Oh, shit, it was, yeah.
But, bro, seems like it is credible. If we put in a 50 million euro bid and it's already been rejected, which is 42 million pound. So we've had a 42 million pound bid rejected so far for him. Did you say they want 60 million euros?
Yeah, the reports are he wanted 60 million. They want 60 million euros. He still favors a move to Real Madrid, but every other journalist is now saying Liverpool are like next in line, so to speak, if the Real Madrid move doesn't happen. Liverpool, they've all said the same thing. Liverpool kind of waiting to pounce if there's an opportunity there.
Yeah. How do you feel about the news that Mark Gahey is the next one in line if we don't get Euro? How does that make you feel?
I think it's speculation, and not only that, I wouldn't be happy because I don't think Mark Gahey is the defender that we need. We need a left-footed centre back. The reason why I would still take Euro over Gahey, Euro is one for the future that could actually be like a generational talent, so to speak. But I would rather. Here's the thing. Call me a madman. I think if Liverpool get Lenny Euro, they still might even go and get another centre back as well.
Okay.
But I don't want Mark Gahey, bro. I think Gahey's a good defender, by the way. I think he's actually better than Palace level. Like no disrespect Palace, but I think Mark Gahey's a decent defender. But I think for Liverpool, bro, we can aim higher than that. We can.
Okay. Do you think this is a higher link? We're being strongly linked at the moment through the Athletic with Ricardo Calafori. How do you feel about that one? Because that one seems to have some smoke in the fire.
Yeah, that one's. Where's he at? He's at Bologna. I think it's at Bologna, isn't it? Bologna. He had a
Yes.
good standout debut at the Euros, obviously. Left-footed centre back. We're gonna get length of left-footed centre backs, can play left back as well. He is a good defender. That's someone
So
who I think Liverpool
are
will
you
go
happier
for.
with that than you are with the
He's
Gahey link?
decent. From what I've seen of him, he does look good. He's an old, like, for me, he's another one that I think that's someone we should be looking at. Like,
Apparently,
not
Newcastle
Mark Gahey.
are also sniffing around.
I'm not
for him,
surprised,
so,
bruv. He's a good defender,
yeah.
bruv. If I get it, I know it's like tournament football, but if you watched Italy in their last game, bruv, he was cold. I can't lie.
And as you said, he can actually play left back and centre back, which
So Liverpool were going to be looking at that profile of player, bro, for a reason. Do you know what I'm saying? Even people are saying, like, I agree with that. Actually, Italians don't leave Italy. I agree with that. A lot of them don't. I have to keep it a buck. I would say 95% stay in Italian football.
All right, moving on. So the Gahey situation, you don't necessarily like the thought of, but apparently Gahey's Liverpool's second priority. Rumor has it that after Euro, Gahey's the second priority. So you're not happy with hearing if that's true?
No, not happy with that at all, bro.
Okay. Oh shit, Georgia.
Well, it's good.
And do you want to know what? That is a mad segue, because I was just about to say Kvaratskhelia, bruv. So obviously we know what came out the other day where his dad is like, he's leaving. We don't want to be at Napoli anymore, right?
Yeah.
Liverpool, PSG, and Barcelona are rumored to be the three teams who were heavily interested in Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? I mean, he is coming off the back of a poor season. So at this moment, regardless of whether you think he's talented or not, we have to be honest and say that the good season was the outlier season. If we're being honest. I know he was young the season before, but he wasn't that great. You can see the promise. Then he has this standout, amazing season. And then last season was poor again. So at this point, are you happy or do you what? Fucking hell. Big toe offside. Georgia been screwed.
Swear down.
Yeah.
I'm watching it now, yeah.
How are you? Oh, hold on. Why was it given if his toe was offside? His toe was offside. How comes it was given? A big toe's allowed to be offside now. They changed the rules or something. Because his big toe was offside.
Hold on. Where was he offside, though?
They just showed the Hold on, let me rewind it. They just showed the line and the big toe was offside. Obviously,
they're talking about the Turkey one still.
The Turkey goal is the one.
Yeah, because you've been confused. They're saying the Turkey goal that they scored, that should have been. Basically, Georgia should be 1-0 up.
That's why the Turkey goal was ruled off. Okay. Oh, okay, that makes no. He was offside. That makes sense. He was offside.
Sorry for the second goal I made that day.
He was offside. Okay, I get it. So I thought it was the Georgia goal. Right. So Kvaratskhelia, PSG, Barcelona, Liverpool. Now I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm not trying to be big-headed here. You lot might be thinking I'm chatting rubbish when I say this. I think if those are the only three teams who won him, we get him. I don't think PSG or Barcelona he would pick over Liverpool. Mate, I could be being an idiot, but I think if those are the three that won him, I think we can price Barcelona out. Yeah. And I think he'd pick Liverpool over PSG. I don't know if you agree with me. I don't think Barcelona can compete with us financially. And I don't think he'd go to France. I don't think he'd go France over England. So I think we'd have the advantage if those are the two teams that we had to battle for his signature. What do you think?
We'd definitely beat him with a shot. It just depends on wages, I think, as well, though. It depends what type of wage package that PSG will be willing to offer. Obviously, you mentioned Real Madrid. They can't really offer big wages.
No, Barca, not Real Madrid.
Sorry, Barca. I meant Barca. They can't really offer big wages. I guess our main competition, I reckon, will be PSG. If
that's not competition, bro. A couple of people even saying he's already said he wants to play Premier League football. I don't think he goes to France. It's not about PSG, the club. I don't think he'd go France. I think he'd
hear you, but bro, if they offer the bag, like we gotta be like, we're not like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get you, but don't you think a player at his age would maybe more think about the level of football he's playing at than the bag?
Yeah, he should be, but with money. The problem is money. How did he miss? I'm actually looking forward. Seeing this though is making me looking forward to the Portugal game. I can't lie.
Yeah.
No,
Because I personally, bro,
yeah.
I don't think that we would give him a small wage. I think he'd probably come Liverpool and be like 150. He ain't gonna get no
let
peanut
me be
for
real,
Liverpool,
yeah.
bro.
Because
Let me see what he's done now. While you're
Are you in the same? Are you in the
go.
same? Are you in the same wave as me? Yeah. I think Kvaratskhelia is good, but I don't think he's like some. I don't think. Basically, it's just sound crazy.
I don't think he's a game.
I don't think he's the guy. I don't think he's the guy.
Call me crazy.
I don't think he's the guy, bro.
I think Kvaratskhelia is a very good player. Yeah,
He's talented, 100%.
I don't think he's better than what I thought Szoboszlai was this time last year. So this time last year, I saw Szoboszlai as a bigger transfer than I see Kvaratskhelia now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with me. I don't know if the people agree with me or not. But rewind 12 months, and I would have said Szoboszlai was a bigger.
Yeah, there was just a lot of
bigger signing.
There was just a lot of like. I don't want to be disrespectful, but for me, there was a lot of football fashion like with Kvaratskhelia personally, because I kept on saying like, yeah, he looks good, bro, but it's one season. Let me see Wagwan and
him and Osherman. I think both of them, because Napoli just had an outstanding season. I think both of those players got overgassed.
But the thing is, the
season that they had.
I think if I'm mistaken, Osherman did pick up some injuries though. But not only that, look at Craven. I don't. It sounds weird. I feel like Craver in the Prem. I think the defenders would move to him and there'd be a problem. Like, they'll barge him off the ball to be aggressive. Like, if you give him time and space, it's a problem because he's like a floating winger. He's not really that aggressive runner. Like, that's gonna take on people like that, in my opinion, anyway.
And he didn't have a crap season. I just quickly looked at his stats. He did get 19 GA, 11 goals and 8 assists in Serie A. He didn't have a crap season. That's not a bad season.
He didn't,
but he just didn't follow up the hype that he had from the season before.
I don't think he ever will personally. But I wouldn't. If we got him instead of say, trying to think of another left winger that we've been linked with. But he wouldn't be my first choice, though, Drift. I'll put you like that. He wouldn't be my first choice.
I hear you. I'm just looking at his market value is 80 million at the moment, which is high. So it means we'd have to pay a pretty penny. We also know what Napoli are like for negotiation. They're very tough negotiators.
They probably want like 100 million. Like that.
Yeah,
that seems to be everyone's favorite number. Do you get what I'm saying?
And I'm just trying to find his current wages just to see how much it would how big of a deal maybe it might be.
Yeah.
So right now in Napoli, he's on 1.3 mil a year, which is peanuts.
That's not a lot at all, you know.
That is peanuts. He earns 29 grand a week. That's peanuts, bro.
I was gonna say it, bro.
That's peanuts.
Like, how much did you pay for Craver? Like, I don't know. Like,
I'd pay 50 mil and give him 80 grand a week.
I see the logic behind it. Yeah. I don't know, man. I know, big up Cal. He's a big advocate for Craver. I know he is.
Yeah.
I'm just not there, bruv. Like, I'm not there with Craver at all. Like, I just think Craver's good. He's just good. That's it. He's a good player. That's how I describe Craver. He's a good player. That's about it. So,
and then to finish up, bro, new reports about Diaz to Barcelona. This won't go away, bro.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. So they're gonna meet his entourage. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, Barcelona's actually meeting his entourage next week, bro.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Away, you know. Barcelona aren't going to give up on this, you know.
Listen.
And apparently, if Barcelona don't get Diaz, the player they want after that is Bruno Guimaraes.
Really?
Yeah, apparently
That's
those are
weird
the
because they
two.
play in such different positions. But
Those are the two
okay.
players in the league that Barcelona are looking at. But how do you feel about the fact that even with Diaz coming out and saying how happy he's at Liverpool, Barcelona just won't go away?
It won't go away because he don't want it to go away, bro. I know he's come out and said he's happy, but let's just say we find out that the agent meets the people from Barca, yeah. It will be because Luis Diaz has facilitated it. That's what we need to remember. So we can all sit here and go, I can't believe it, but it means he would have facilitated that. They would have made the phone call and they would have been like, Senor Diaz, like, well, we're on our way to meet you. Like, are you on? Like, do you want to see if we can make this happen? And if he says yes, that says to me that yes, he wants to go Barcelona, and it's okay. He's trying to say, because what you could say is he's saving face doing the whole. Oh yeah, like I love life at Liverpool, man. They're an amazing club. I can see myself at like all of them things there, bro. But it does look like there's no smoke about fire. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. Well, there you have it, people.
No
We're gonna
smoke
have to
without
keep
fire.
an eye on this one. Next week, I think there's gonna be a lot of Diaz Barcelona stuff coming out again, and his entourage is meeting with their representatives next week. So we're gonna have to see what's going on with that. But that's it, people. That's the Kop-ish Katch for today. Big up yourselves every time, people. Love as always. Make sure you smash that like button if you're watching afterwards as well. Please do subscribe if you're new. And again, guys, I'm gonna give you one more video of the little promo I did to show you guys how to join us on TIFO this evening for the big Portugal opening game at the group stage. Yes, wonderful people, what is happening? We have a very exciting announcement to make. If you haven't already heard, we are going to be doing our watch-alongs on TIFO. If you don't know what TIFO is, it is a brand new streaming service, especially for watch-alongs, and it's going to be a good, fun ride. Please believe me, people, if you are watching this on any of our socials, this is just a way for you guys to know how to get in tune with us. And if you're watching this on a playback during a watch-along as promo, then please know, guys, I will also be putting the link in the description in the live chat as well of how to get to TIFO. But here is what it is once you click this link. I'm also going to put it up on the screen now just so that you guys can see it as well. So that's the link if you want to type it straight into your web browser. Once you go in, it's very straightforward, guys. You just literally make up your username, whatever you would want that to be. You then use your email address, whatever your email address is. You can create a password, whatever you'd want your password to be. And here at the bottom, when it says referral code, use the referral code either Kopish, which is scrolling along the bottom of the screen now, or Drifty. Either one, whichever one you guys want to use. Both work. So use referral code Kopish or Drifty. And then once you do that, you literally press continue, and bang, you should be completely done. And then once you do that, you're in. And that's it, guys. It is that simple. And then once you're in, you will be able to come and join us. You'll then be able to see a screen. You'll be on the home screen. And once you're on the home screen, as you can see, that's my channel right there. Once you're on the home screen, you can see all the upcoming events that are part of the channel. Right here, you can see we have the Kopish watch along here. And also you can see there's Drifty TV with another watch along right there. So you just click on and then you're in. Upcoming events. Also subscribe to the channel as well once you're in. But yeah, guys, it is that simple. So please, guys, please come and join us on TIFO for our watch-alongs. We're doing the Euro, all the Euro watch-alongs, and then we'll also be doing watch-alongs at the beginning of the season as well. We're looking forward to it. It's a brilliant software. So yeah, come and join us, people. Hit the link in the chat, hit the link in the description, or type in that link you can see on the screen right now using the referral code Kopish or Drifty, and we will see you on TIFO for the watch-alongs, people. Peace! There you have it, people. So please make sure you come and join us. I've just realized I've got 113 members already. Big up yourselves to all 113 of you guys who've already joined in. That is where I will be doing the game. So just to let you guys know, all England games are going to be on Kop-ish TIFO and all the other games are going to be on Drifty TV. So please make sure you come and join us. Big up to all 130 members who've joined as well. We've been having a lot of fun, man. Matt will be with me tonight as well. So
I'll be there.
I got my Kop-ish brother on tonight. Jamie will be with us as well. So it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. We've been having
looking forward to that game, man.
And when you get there, this is tonight's stream, guys, just so that you can know how to navigate through, as you can see. And when I click on it, you can see the countdown is on. 1 hour, 53 minutes and 52 seconds till we kick off. We've already got a couple people of us and big yards. John Conway, Cringe. You know what? Yard, Cringe, John. You guys have been legends so far in every stream as well. So big up you, brothers, each and every time. So yeah, there you have it, man. Big up yourselves, everyone. Make sure you catch us there later on today for the Portugal game. We're looking forward to it. And thank you for joining us, obviously, today. Fixtures are out. 12:30 kickoff, innit?
Again, what can I say? Nothing's changed. Same old Prem, same old 12:30.
I've got one thing to say to it, bruv.
Nobody tell me it's a real life a fuckery.
You know what I mean? Actually, no.
Ali, I'll be there. Ali, I'll be there later on. I don't know if you're Drift. I'll be on Drifty TV later on today for the Portugal Czechia watch along. I'll be there, fam. Yeah,
will be there. Jamie will be there with us as well. So yeah, PGMOL, Premier League, all of you lot.
Again! You fucking idiots!
I'm gonna catch you tonight, people. Peace.
Love.